What's going on, baseball fans? How are we doing? So could the Tampa Bay Rays be on their way to Montreal? Let's go talk about it. Okay, so here we go. The Rays are going to advertise their Montreal plan with a sign at Tropicana Field during the postseason. That is a sentence I never thought I would ever read. The Tampa Bay Rays are adding a sign to the back wall of Tropicana Field for the postseason to advertise their plan to split home games in future seasons between Florida and Montreal. I can't wait to see how Rays fans react about that one, seeing their plan to go to a different city during the postseason. I understand the Rays don't have great attendance, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get some attendance for the postseason. I can't wait to see how Rays fans react about that. It's going to be really interesting. But team president Matt Silverman announced the plan on Saturday's This Week in Rays Baseball radio show. He goes on to say, "We're going to add a sign in the right field foul territory with a very simple Tampa Bay Montreal graphic, especially with the eyes of baseball on us this October. We want that visible symbol of our plan and our excitement for it. It will mark the effort subtly and keep the focus on winning." He goes on to say, "We believe in our sister city plan. Major League Baseball believes in it fully. It's the best and possibly only chance for baseball to be here for generations. That's been our sole focus. It's never been about the other markets and relocation overtures. It's always been about how we can make it work here." So this is interesting. This is really interesting. Again, I want to see how these fans react to this. I mean, I don't know. Are they even going to announce it during the postseason? Are they going to make any mention of it? Are they going to make people aware of it? Or are they just going to put it there? We'll have to wait and see. But the Tampa Bay Rays, they need to get out of St. Petersburg. In case you don't know, they don't actually play in Tampa. They play in St. Petersburg, which is around 15 minutes away from Tampa. They should be called the St. Petersburg Rays. They're not even in Tampa. So they need to move out of St. Petersburg. Absolutely, that needs to be done. So a couple of years ago, they did have talks going on about a new stadium in Ybor City, which is in Tampa. But the plans fell through. It was an $892 million plan, but the financing fell through. It just never worked out financially. The talks have reignited this year about getting back to Ybor City. There's been a lot of talk about it. And there's been a lot of a positivity about re-upping those plans and getting those plans going again. But you're probably wondering, well, why are they going to move to Tampa? Well, like I said, the attendance, if you go back, it's not even just this year. This has been happening for years. Let's go back to 2008 when they had that rebranding kind of a year. They went from the Devil Rays to just the Rays. They made the World Series that year, went against the Phillies. God, that Game 7 in the ALCS still breaks my heart with the Red Sox. But Tampa had a really good year that year. How was the attendance? Well, they rebranded, a fresh start, and they were the 5th worst in attendance that year. How about 2011, that magical season where they won the wild card on the last game of the season? I still cry myself to sleep every single night. But Tampa, that was a very fun end to the season. How about the attendance that year? They were the 3rd worst. How about 2013? A pretty solid team that year. Won the wild card. My Red Sox ended up winning the World Series that year, but Tampa had a pretty good team that year. I'm sure the attendance was pretty good at that point. Wrong. It was dead last. How about 2019? A pretty solid team a couple of years ago. 96 wins, won the wild card game, went up against the Astros in the first round. I'm sure the attendance was pretty good then. Wrong. 2nd to last. They need to do something about this, and absolutely they need to get out of St. Petersburg. But the question is this going to be the right move? Splitting time between Tampa, if that's where they end up going after St. Petersburg, or if they end up staying in St. Petersburg. I'm sure it's not going to be that. I'm sure they're going to end up moving to Tampa. But is that the best move, splitting between Tampa and Montreal? I mean, right off the bat, it sounds wackadoodle. It sounds kind of weird. It sounds kind of crazy. I mean, you're going to split a season between, 2 cities, 2 countries? I mean, that's just pretty whack. I can't even imagine what the players feel about that. I mean, what do you even do with, it just blows my mind even just reading it because you've never seen it before. But the Tampa Bay Rays organization have to think they have to have some analytics to back this up. I mean, numbers to back this up, because they're not going to do it if the money's not going to be there. They have to have confidence in this plan that it's going to work financially. Now, the question is, will it backfire on them? Will the people of Tampa resent the Tampa Bay Rays? Will they get the attendance? Because it's like 82 games. How are the people of Tampa Bay, or 81 games, or whatever it ends up being, if that's what it ends up being, how you split the season? How are the people of Tampa going to feel about that? Because it's your team now belongs to two cities. And how long is this going to last? Is this going to be like a thing that's going to last forever? But the one thing about Tampa, hey, look at what they've done over the years. The team itself just never makes any sense. They have the lowest payroll in all of Major League Baseball, and they have just been one of the best teams in all of baseball for the last few years now. And, just making it to the World Series last year. They were 2 wins away from winning a World Series, and they have a really good shot at winning it again this year. The team itself doesn't make sense, so the fact that they're doing a move like this that kind of just doesn't make a lot of sense, well, maybe it ends up working out and being a really good thing. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what the people of Tampa Bay think about this. I'm sure the people of Montreal are quite excited about this. I mean, you got to think, all right, we're getting some baseball back. But I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like you got to go one city. That's just kind of been the way it works. But maybe this could be the start of something. Maybe this could be, something where, hey, this is maybe what some teams end up doing in the future. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I got to know what you guys think down below. Let me know everything you think about this. Do you think this is a good move, bad move? I don't know, kind of a wait and see kind of a thing? Tampa Bay fans, please let me know what you think down in the comments. I got to know what you think. But that's all I have for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.